Back there, builds Nate here again, guys. Picked away at that door bottom. I stayed out here last night and welded it up and ground it down. So now I'm just going to put some Dom on that. Actually, the whole door is going to be painted on the inside black here at some point, but right now we're just going to do the bottom of the door, Dom it, and then I can seam seal it after it's domed and be good to go. It'll be undercoated after it's painted. So I'll show you here. Got it all welded up. Welded up and ground down. A little bit there. It's good and smooth. Welded in that seam. Good enough for this cat down there. So I'm just going to put a little Dom on it. Cover that up. Cover it up so I can put it back on the truck. See if I can put a little bit on it here. See what she looks like with some on it. I'm just dipping my roller. I'm actually just dipping the roller in the Dom, and I ain't even putting it in a tray. I just dipped it in the Dom, and we're gonna. Oh yeah, that roller's working really nice. Yeah, really nice. Look at that now. Must be there. There we go. We'll put her on the outside edge. Usually that Dom goes a long ways, so I'm only gonna Dom up where I've worked on it for now to seal it, and then I can seam seal it and put it back on the truck. I say this is just my personal work truck, guys. It's gonna be, so I'm not doing the work truck. So I would like to cover it up pretty good though. I had to run down with Doug. This was Doug. We got coffee, went down to the hardware store. Doug's car wouldn't start. His booster packs were all dead. We had to boost it off a forklift down there today. And that's all right. The cousin Jeffrey was working. I'm only putting Dom on here a little bit. It's just a quick little video to show you I got this here together. And I washed and wiped it and sanded it because there was some oil on it from where it was on the other truck. But he had some oil on it before he put it in storage. And I meant to get a couple paint brushes, but they didn't have any. Actually, Doug said he had some, and I forgot to actually see the ones he had. So, just get some Dom on this, guys. And Saturday here, nice day, a really warm day out, actually. Warm day. And here's a couple car shows on today, but I totally forgot about them. Good Alsford car show on. Should have been down to that. I didn't know till it was too late, so. I'll get all the Dom dripped down in here where it needs to go, and then I can seam seal it before the door gets painted. Come out really nice. I'm happy with that. Try to get some, seam sealer. This Dom's quite runny too, without even doing anything to it. I'm gonna probably double coat it a little bit, some spots, just because I can. Yeah, I want to paint the whole inside of this cab black, just a quick paint, because it's going to be black and blue, the truck is. And it ain't going to be fancy. It's just going to be industrial black and industrial blue if I can get it. Excuse me. Put 2 thick coats on this and let her go. Hope everybody's having a good day. Getting off your couch and get on your projects, guys. Off the couch and on the projects. I kind of want to get this back on the truck out there so it seals the truck up so I can move that cab again. That's the only reason why I'm going at this. Get her done. We can move on to the next step. I'm thinking the next step's probably getting either going to be some of the floor or getting them cross members in. This is the next step, guys. So you're just going to seal this up really nice. Come out pretty good. See, this will get sanded a little bit before it gets painted. How fussy I'm not going to be real fussy with this, but with the painting of the whole truck, it's just going to be a quickie. Just a quickie, guys. Stuff rolls on really nice. It's a sealer as well. Same stuff I used on the frame of this truck we're using as a bench right now. Same stuff. I'm actually going to get back at that today. That, and I got a set of shocks to put on a 79 four-wheel drive out there. We'll see. Trying to dab it down in them grooves. Probably can't see it, but I'll show you. Dab it down in there. There we go. Well, the paint gets in. I can see now where they say that Dom goes a long ways. I'm bad at wasting paint. On my own stuff, I'll let it run right in there. Nice, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I got it all still wet there. That looks pretty good where it's welded up in that seam. It's good enough. It's on the bottom. The lip ball looks good. Let that dry. And then I'm going to seam seal the bottom. Seam seal that along there. I'm not going to fill none of that out or nothing. I'm just going to sand it up, paint the whole door, and that's on the bottom. You hardly ever see that anyways, guys. That's a work truck. So, yeah. I'm going to go back on this for a little bit. I want to clean this up and get these here mounts domed up where I cut them out. But I'll go out getting these motor mounts off. See what kind of job that's going to be. Actually, maybe we'll do that right now. Might as well, eh? Do a little video here for you guys. Get these motor mounts off. Get the impact out. And I'll get that shock out there. These bolts here are crusty rusty as well, guys. We'll give them a go, though. We always do. Let's see what we got here. Impact set. Let's go with bunch of these sockets here. Hope for the best. Number kits in the car. Let's see if any of these turn. They're rusty, that's for sure. Man, I need to turn. I thought that one's going to need a hammer a little bit. A little hammy. Hammer do we want? Right there. I'm going to get paint behind these brackets. one's turning round and round. That's okay, we might have to cut that one off. If these ones here turn out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get some of them. Surprised them turn out. That one right there. I need a happy crackaroonie. And this one over here come. Nope, rusty. Excuse me. Ooh, I had rice and chicken for lunch today. It's 16, let's go 70. 17 for these other bolts. Some of them are going to come. Got to get paint on the back of these, behind these maps. That way the whole thing's turning. Not that one, It's that one. And so these two here are turning around and around. They need some hammer treatment. And we're going to give that one a little razzle dazzle. Give that one a razzle dazzle. Some razzle dazzle, guys. Should turn the compressor back on, maybe, or is it on? It's on. Gonna have to get a few new bolts. We'll get some few new bolts and put on them. Might even have to go as far as putting the cutter on it. Cut that one. Here. I gotta get out this here frame and get this here out of my way soon. Get her out of the way here soon. Not a lot left to do to it, really. Just gotta change these mounts out because a 429 is going in this, so I'm gonna swap these mounts out. Get them painted behind. A couple of these bolts will have to be razzle dazzle. See how rusty. Actually, that mount there is in good shape. There's the one there that is nuts back on this one. These are spring mount bolts here. There's two more there. These two are in good shape, but them two are rough. Usually you ain't gonna worry too much about them ones. You ain't gonna worry about that. Them are the ones here that we should put new bolts in for these here shocks. And new mounts. Clean these here mounts up. Clean these up and paint them too. They're still in good shape. Both shock brackets. They're off. For the old shock bolts though, we're going to get new ones. I just needed these ones for measurements. I'm sure nobody wants to put them back in. That gets me that much closer. Now if we get this one off, I'd be happy. And then I can just carry on up the side of that frame, get the shock bracket off. You can clean that up. Whoops. Old fumble fingers here. So I got one left there, I guess. That's turning around and round and round and upside down. And they put two bolt heads are behind the spring. Down in, right there's the bolt we get a hold. And I should be able to I can get a socket in there on that. Power bar and hold it. That's what we'll do. Socket with the power bar. Whoop. No diggity. No doubt. Where is the one? Power bar. Short extension. And the socket. I'm just kind of plugging away today, guys. I'm not gonna. Saturday, and there's always stuff to do, so I'm not gonna get too rambunctious today. A little bit of painting, a little bit of this stuff. It's not a big deal if you enjoy what you're playing with, right? You're playing with some stuff that you don't enjoy playing with during the day, well then you lose the excitement of it all, right? You lose the excitement of it all. Actually, we'll put you on the other side. So I got to beat and pound on them top bolts a little bit. Two top bolts on this side are a little trickery. See how they're a little crusty, rusty? We're going to rattle them some with the old rattler. Put the rattler on. Break some of the rust off. Oh, safety squints. I'm trying, Winston. I'm trying, buddy. See if we can get this here little rattle tattle. The other one here is corroded up big time. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it moved. So, let's see what I got jammed here. Bolts laying down there. That one, give that a try. The big TRY on that one. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. There we go. Little rattle tattle. The way they come. Clean up behind all this stuff. Then we're actually in good shape. Just clean them up a little bit. All I'm worried about right now is getting behind here cleaned up. So we get all this here stuff cleaned up. Some new bolts ready. will be beautiful enough. That compressor will stop here in a second, guys. Right, the blow gun out. They're going to blow some crap. Crapola out of there. I had one blowgun here, but I found my old one. I had one I used to use when I did some undercoatings with a homemade little, you're going to see, homemade piece of transmission line on it. And it gets a lot more pressure coming out the end of that than the other ones. You get the crapola over there. Some years of being a plow truck and stuff. I'm surprised it's as clean as it is. We'll rattle it and bang on it some more too, though. I think I'm going to take this off and get this out of the way. I'm going to clean them a little bit further. The other side's the same way. There's a bit of rust on that side. Just flaky stuff. There'll be more once I start rattling. I might have brought a 13 over. If I brought a 13 over, we'll just see if these here will zip right out. Bring a 13. Half inch, but a 13 will do, right? Bring a 13. Half-inch wrench. Yeah, she's a nice day. Nice day. This is just some of the stuff I'm up to today, guys. I'd like to get this here a little farther ahead on this one. 2 would be good. And get your shot back, right? Get your shot back. Get in there. There we go. Come on. So there's the more. Bolts are rusted. That one doesn't want to come, guys. So they might have to be cut off too. But we're going to give it the G to the O here. Give another chance. Yeah, guys. One more chance. Give her one more chance. She might be a little more delightful here. I can get on the other end. There we go. Done that in the first place. Now, maybe we can just get right in there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually going to take that front dry shaft off too while I'm here. The old slide joint and U-joint. The U-joint, that U-joint's bad anyways, guys. The U-joint's bad anyways. So Buddy wants to put this here together with this. He's got a 79 two-wheel drive. Real nice truck. The 429 in it. And this had a C6 for a big block in it. So he's got the C6 out of this, the four-wheel drive C6 getting rebuilt right now. So when that's rebuilt, and then that'll be ready to rock. So see if we can pop this front dry shaft out of here too. I got the rear dry shaft out of it already. I keep the doors closed in my shop today and it doesn't get as hot. It's usually pretty good in here. Guys, see what we're doing down there? Can't see what I'm doing. I need to get one of them things like Dougie's got for the camera. Rolls the camera far. Mine doesn't roll it far enough. Can't get nothing else on in here. Imagine these hubs are locked in. I was working on the 6.9 out there this morning for a little bit, and I got it going. Now it's running and dying and running and dying. And it's not the fuel, it's well, it is the fuel, but the injection pump is sticky in it. So trying to put some ATF through it. I had it in the fuel, but I wanted to take the fuel filter off and fill the fuel filter full of ATF and seafoam. And the person that put the fuel filter on it last, I think they put it on an impact gun. What a mess. Actually, I should show you the filter. I had to use a hammer and a cold chisel. I know some people beat screwdrivers through them and stuff like that. You can put ratchet straps on them, and I tried all that. A lot of that stuff wouldn't work, so I was back to the old cold chisel on the lip of the fuel filter, and I got her off after a bit. Was fighting the whole way though. But that truck, man, it starts right up right quick, and it won't keep the fuel. The injection pump's not keeping the fuel going. I hot wired to the injection pump, thinking that the igniter in the injection pump might have been bad too. So I hot wired it, and that didn't change anything. So back to the drawing board on that one again. They get a filter the first of the week. Nobody had a filter today. Dougie's spark plug bars didn't come in again. They were supposed to be in yesterday. Now we've waited over a week and a half now, no spark plug bars. So he can get them off Rock Auto, and I guess we could have had him in a shorter time if we would have got him off Rock Auto. Let me back at that. These U-joints on these trucks just have a half moon cap. They're good ones. They got half moon caps. Well, not a cap. Strap, guys. Sorry. Get my proper English going here, which I don't have. Like I say, I'm just showing you guys what I'm up to today. And this is one of the things. The joints are all good in this. I think Buddy kept the joints good for plowing. Actually, I'm going to put them back in there so they don't get lost. And tape that joint up. Anybody else got any Ford truck projects on the go out there? Or, you know, my favorite, 33 windows, 30, 32, 28, 3 windows or something on the go, guys? That's always been my dream car, of course. Everybody likes a 3-window, right? Buddy of mine got a 5-window, and it's a beautiful car. Darren, your car is a beautiful car. 28 5-window, guys. Beautiful car. He's probably at the car show today. Which I forgot about. Where'd that washer go? Right there. Darren's 28 is the one I put the crank bearings and the rod bearings in the car. Never took the motor out, did it right in the car. And the oil pump. It's got a 4.3 Chev in it, an old one. The old style, the first style 4.3. Alright, guys. I'm going to put some tape on that shaft, so the joints aren't falling out all the time. I'll show you black tape. Save the body tape for another day. I always try to tape these joints up so that you can so they're not falling out when they're hanging around. That's what they do. Here all the time. I always put a few strips. There. So we got, put this right over here with the other one. There's the other shaft. I got another shipping container or crate van. So my 57 stuff is going right away. And some of this truck stuff is being moved into my vans. So yeah, I'm going to go at this with the Rattler again, inside. And I'll just show you what style Rattler I'm using. Actually just an Amazon product, guys. Amazon 5-finger. How many fingers is this baby? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 fingers in this one, guys. And this is all I've been using. It makes it clean enough that I go over it with this, and then I use a wire wheel on the mini grinder, and it works great. It's loud. I do have earplugs, which I'm going to get. I'm just showing you what I got here first. It gets hot, I can hear my old glasses getting foggy. So just by doing that, we're at 32 minutes, guys. It's already took all the heavy stuff off it, right? I'll just take the wire wheel on the mini grinder now and just give it a quick buff. But it does clean it up. You can shine it up good enough with that air rattler. You can weld to it a lot of times. So I'm going to go along the side of this frame. Some rattling there to do. I'm going to go all up through here, just clean the scale off it, blow it off, and get the rest of this stuff on. That's where I'm heading. Actually, let's go. Yeah, no, we'll do this for now. We'll do this for now, and then I'll bring you guys back here after a bit. Maybe when I get it painted up, I'll bring it back and show you. But we're getting close on this. We got one mount there that needs to be fixed or changed, and yeah, this is coming along pretty good. I haven't touched it in a while, so everything seems to be kind of apart. We need some new bolts, though. We need bolts for the spring hangers. And I got to check. I think I got a spring hanger for them for here. This one spring hanger here is bad. The other spring hanger is good, I believe. This one over here is good. Yeah, this hanger over here is good. This one's good. So when he buys his new leaf springs, he can get the rear hangers, but the front hangers are harder to get. So if you got factory ones, it's great. But the rear ones, when he does the suspension lift, they all come with it. So, all right, guys. Happy Saturday. Get out off the couch and play your projects, no matter if it's just walking around, looking at it, dreaming about the next step, guys. There's a lot of dreaming about the next step on all of our projects. Yeah, I dream about them when I'm sleeping sometime too. And dream on how you want to modify it. If you're keeping it factory, keep it factory. You know, they're all cool projects. As long as you're happy with it, you make your project happy for you guys. And we're going to catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming out, guys. There may be more added to this later. Well, guys, it's been a bit here today. Stuff's already dry. Already dry. It's hard and all that good stuff. Run my hands on it. Yeah, that's on there. Good enough for now. Like I say, we still got to seam seal this bottom before I paint it. Did a bunch of cleaning on the frame. This other frame, anyways. Spots cleaned up. I didn't get the power steering box off. But I did descale everything, clean it all up, and got the dome on it. A few more little places to do still. I get the steering box off and the bracket behind the pitman arm. Whoops. Pitman arm bracket. Gotta get the pitman arm bracket off, do in there. So yeah, that along the way. Had a little visitor today. Chad was in. Nice chatting. Chad Swanimer. Anyways, Chad, we'll be talking again. Good little visit to Swanimer. Yeah, so now that we got there, I'm gonna put the door on the cab now, just to seal the hole, so I can move this out of the way. While I had the dom out, that spot I did up in there, now that I got some dom on that, I can seam seal them spots as well. Still going to be seam sealed. Now they can be seam sealed before this is painted in around there. So I'm going to try to stick this door on, guys. See if I can stick her on here in a few minutes. I was thinking I wanted to move this around and get this out of the way, and I didn't think that was going to be dry till tomorrow, but she's good to go. So I'm going to try to stick that on. A couple bolts in her. See if I can hold her up there. There's paint dripped on the outside of this and everything, but I'm okay with that. I have done these before by myself, but it's been a bit. We'll jam it up in there. I'll smash it off the side of the truck first, of course. I put a dent in this door yesterday when it fell off the stands, but it didn't dent it in the middle. I'll show you after I get it on there. So we get a couple bolts geared up here. Watch it be. Okay, now holes are all good. Line up before we get in here. All right, get that bolt there first. Get it up here. To get one bolt in it started, the rest will be good. Get that one in there, guys. Get that one in there, and then she can hang. Sharp on the hands, but we're good. Yeah. Get it up here somewhere is close. Shut her a couple times. Try to get her lined up. A little bit. Main thing is get her tightened up for the weather, in case we get any weather. Try to keep the weather out of it somewhat, right, guys? Get some of these bolts in here. In there. Once they're in their ways, they'll be all right. Been a nice day, been a warm day, but a nice day. I'm surprised that dried as quick as it did. I thought it was going to take longer. There's that one in there. Top one started. Give them a little wiggle jiggle, guys, and they spin right in. Spin right in. Get one more in the top and the bottom ones. one in the bottom. Okay, now do one in the middle. I'll tighten one up, tight, and then go from there on the rest. One there's being a little bit of a hoo-ha. Oh, don't scratch the paint, Nate. Don't scratch the paint. Whatever you do. Now, snug this one up here. We'll see what it looks like just with. I'm just going to snug one up, see how close it is. It has to go up or down or in or out or where she's going to be. Yep, she's going to go up. Go up. Up and in at the top. Had that aftermarket door on it, so she might have to do some more adjusting to her. If I can get her to the door, will open again. The other door has been up so bad that yeah, now I can't even get that one there. Grab a screwdriver and pop that out. She's in by. Oh, of course, I must have set down that paint. Bring that up a little bit. Come up and head. That bottom hinge might be out from where she was. There we go. There and there. The bottom has to go in. Has to come up and in at the bottom. I knew it was going to have to come up anyways. I should have known better. There. Bring the whole thing up. Oh, what we got there? Usually the factory doors fit a little better, but where this had that door already on it, someone might have adjusted the bottom hinge. Might have some more stuff to do there yet. Oh, what's that? I see down the door. What? So. Where's closer? Not bad. Not bad. Striker need to be adjusted in a few things. That's almost good enough to get me going. Good enough to get me going. And if the lock mechanism ain't seized up, yeah, do a little bit more there. She's jamming a little bit. I think I see she's hitting up here. She needs to go ahead on that top hinge. Just a little bit, guys. Yeah. Anyways, I'll do some more of that after here. Main thing was I wanted to get this in and on, and I got a new door rubber kit coming for this for this truck. We'll have all new door rubbers in it. And get the roller back on here. Bring no vice grips out. Might as well grab them right quick. Okay, so just getting her tight for now, and then we'll adjust her up later, guys. We'll adjust her up later. I just want to be able to park it out of the way, and I got some other things I have to do. I'm not grabbing onto the spline either. I'm just grabbing onto the steel shaft behind it. Everybody always gets worked up with that. Yeah. At least now it opens. I'll do some more adjusting after. But that's not bad. Not bad. I gotta weld up these couple holes and put the door mirrors on where all the holes are going to be in the door mirrors. But I dropped this door last night and put this dent in it here. So I was welding it. So I'll have to, and it's a work truck. Yeah. At least now it has all the holes for the chrome pieces are here now. And I'll adjust that door a little bit more. So I figured I'd just show you I was sticking it on. Quick adjustment. Actually, that top's going to come out a little bit more here. That was going to come out a little bit more. I'll straighten this fender just a little bit. And yeah, I didn't dent it in the middle. That's what I was worried about. Big dents are gone. So yeah. Anyways, just thought I'd stick this part on the video. Through the door, and yeah, see that dent? Dent right there. I did that one last night. It's okay. Yeah, she's sealed back up. Now I can move it around and move on to my next thing I have to do today. So that hurt. Thanks again for coming out, guys. We're just picking away at this in our spare time. Got little things to do, but yeah, I'm trying to get back to going at her quite a little, little bit. Winter's coming. I'm gonna have some. I'm not a carpenter, but I got some work I got to do to the house before winter comes this year too. So there's always you're doing it all here by yourself. There's always lots to do, right, guys? So hold on. We still got stuff to do, and if I do anything else today, I might add it in here too. Thanks for coming out. Catch you all in the next one, guys.